Yeah. Good practice anyways.
Another room?
Yes. One of these I remember has a bed that you can loot. And sometimes if you get lucky you can get 10k gold from it. But he just picked up loot. So your AI can loot. The more you loot, the more they will loot actually. Because the AI does learn from you as you play. And yeah, don't worry, they're not like stealing the loot. You can take it from them.
Though I'm not certain they're open.
Now, if I can manage to find some hemp in here, that'd be really nice, because hemp is useful for a lot of good stuff. Don't know if I got any, but whatever, it's fine. Let us head up to the church. Actually, let me do the drop-off. Okay, so what I just did there was bad, by the way. Don't run into people like that. It will actually make them like you less. Not like a lot less, but they will like you slightly less. That's eh. There are reasons to have people like you in this game. Pretty good ones. Yeah, here's a chest.
I see a chest of some
A lot of different things that chest can have. Alright. Many ways down from here will lead to death. We're going to save, because if we die right now, we'd have to redo a ton of content. Oh, let's run back up now. Yeah, you can infinite sprint in towns. I used to run a mod where you could infinite sprint all the time, but really, it was pretty OP as well, because you just sprint around in combat at full speed, and people couldn't hit you. Like, it sure was convenient, but it also was making the game a lot easier. Although I do miss the jump height mod, that was nice. I can change the jump height in my GUI thing, but I'm not gonna. I'll leave the jump height modifier on normal. Hello.
Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look by the shore? If not now, by night, perhaps? I recall seeing some, the eve of the last full moon.
Alright, so she mentioned that some of the flowers grow by the shore at night. While someone else mentioned that they grow during the day by a tree. So now we have locations for both of the flower types. Day, tree, night, beach. Easy peasy. Hello.
Pray a moment. I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I've news for Merin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. Will you go in my stead?
Yes.
His brother is dead. It happened on the shore ways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us. I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air. Saw him fall back to the ground. I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die. I cannot face Merin for the shame of it. He deserves to know what happened, but please go and tell him.
Will do.
A lovely chapel, served by a dedicated priest, from what they say.
Hello.
'Tis selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know. But there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment? Privately.
Yes.
My thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers.
Understandable.
As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
Alright. So we have to find free scripture. We have to talk to the associate of that guy and tell him your friend's dead. We have to find flowers, and we have to travel to an encampment. We got 4 quests.
'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now? 'Twas me. I dropped
So yeah, he stole it. and then dropped it. There's some other people who can ask about it, but it's really easy to find. You just go down here. And it's right here. Got it. Now, I want to get over to that roof without dying. Nice. Flamica. The most important thing is across one of these roofs. Alright, you can loot this. Across one of these roofs is actually a chest that usually has armor in it. I believe it's the one down here.
The rooftops.
Yes, this chest usually has armor in it. Yay! So, that will actually work. It'll give me some defense. It'll give me slow defense, basically. It's good stuff. Free armor. Don't have to pay for it. Best kind. Best kind of armor is free armor. Huh. Alright, let's go talk to the guy. He's usually down by the beach.
The produce looks quite fresh.
Might not be down by the beach right now. Oh.
What? Cortez is found? I see. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor and died a man. Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease.
Alright, let's report back. The shop is here, by the way, if you need to buy stuff. We will be doing that, but I want to finish looting the town and doing these quests before I commit to buying anything. In case I get something. Hello.
Where did you find it? I'm glad it's found, but see it back to the father for me, please. Thank you.
Alright. I'm here.
Late at night, this area feels completely different.
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
Yay, level 2. Yeah, every time you level up, you gain stats. The stats are based on what class you're playing. So I'm going to get very little health as the mage. I'm going to get an okay amount of stamina as the mage. But I'm going to get a good amount of magic stat as the mage. Very little strength. I'm going to get a good amount of magic defense and very little normal defense, of course. Hello.
What I can help you with?
No.
I am newly come, and eager to become part of this place. I wish to be of service. But now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my part. I cannot think the scriptures far gone. Pray, help me look around the area.
I got them. Here they are.
The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
So one thing a lot of people might complain about this game on their first playthrough is a lot of people quit early because the game is a little bit boring at the start. It's kind of the point of the game is it's like a lot of older RPGs where you start off the game and the strongest thing you might be able to kill is a wolf. And you're doing very menial quests like, go pick this up for me, go pick that up for me. They're not going to give you a quest immediately. They'll be like, alright, go slay the Chimera. It's like, not going to be able to do that. The Chimera is going to be very strong. We're not going to nerf it for you. You're going to have to get better, dude. And I like that. It basically means that, yeah, we're not strong enough right now to fight a lot of things. And that's fine. It's early game. We're pretty weak. We're going to fight what we can. We're going to do what quests we can. Try to improve. And the best way to improve right now is actually through gear. Leveling is good and all, but items are the best way to become more powerful in this game.
Oh, hello.
This woman has a chance to reward us with a lot of money because, if I remember correctly, here you can get very lucky sometimes. Okay. Didn't get lucky. You can get 10,000 gold sometimes when you search there. When you search stuff, what you get is somewhat random. Each searchable item has a loot table. One of the items that can drop there is 10,000 gold. Hello.
It's a mercy so much of the village was spared. I only wish I had more to offer.
I'm gonna sell stuff. Now you can sell stuff from your storage, by the way, which is very nice. I could sell the horseblood sauce for a lot, but I kind of want those. Same with like the brews. Now, if you want to earn a lot of money early game, if you're not going to use these, you could sell them. The Ruminator's Monocle is 300k. Now, I'm not going to sell them either because, again, I don't want to have them affect my playthrough in any way whatsoever. So they're just going to stay there.
I only wish I had...
Now, we can buy stuff. She's got some healing items. She's got poison cure. She's got a sleep cure, which is kind of weird because you're not going to run into sleep for a very long time. But she has it. Same with, like, blindness restore. Like, you're not going to run into blindness for a very long time. Interventives are nice. Cures most ailments. Very good. Pickaxe. You can make one of these, but I'm just going to buy one. Airtight flask. Always carry one. Always. Seriously. Always have one of those on you. Throw blasts. Expensive, but worth it. 2 or 3 of these can kill a lot of early game enemies. Because they do flat damage. They don't scale with your level. Meaning, these can kill a shit ton of early game enemies in just a single bomb. Here's all the gear. Obviously, most of the things I can't equip. There's a wooden staff, which is better than what I got. And there's also an ironclad staff, which is better than what I got. The main stat we're looking for right now is, of course, magic. Let's see, this would almost double my magic. Almost. And it's only 2.5k. So we're going to buy that. We also have a leather hat and a cap. I don't like these early game hats, so I'm not going to be wearing one. I know I'm going to get less defense for that, but I don't care. That's fine by me. Now, there's a bunch of different clothing here. You can go for what you like, what you think looks best, or you can go for defenses here. Right now, the most important thing for me is regular defense and not magic defense, because magic defense I'm going to get from just leveling, so I'm going to pick up a hemp shirt. And then there's a few robes here, and the best one for me is going to be the scholars, so we're going to pick that up. There's some bangles here. The best one for me right now would be funny bone guards, because that would give me the most defense. Pick some of those up. Now you see I'm at a lot of money used now. We're starting to run low on the amount of money I can spend, but we should use up as much money as possible, because again, right now I need whatever I can get. Don't go for a cape. You can get one for free. Alright. I'm going to buy the stuff, and I'm going to change my equipment. Don't buy stuff for Rook. You cannot equip stuff... Well, you can, but it's a dumb idea. Don't equip stuff to pawns unless it's your own pawn. We'll talk about that later when we get there.
I only wish...
Alright. So now I got a robe. I look a little bit more magey, but... I don't really like the color. I'd prefer like a blue or a purple or a red. But this is fine. Quests. Okay. So our main quest right now is this. Make for the encampment. But we're going to go for this floral stuff. It looks like the sun is starting to go down, so we should go get those day flowers while we still have the time. However, very important, there's a quest immediately when you exit the village that is missable. You can fail it, and there's no way to do it again.
To the encampment.
Immediately start following the road.
This path should see us there.
Immediately start following the road. This is only applicable your first time leaving. There's a guy under attack by goblins. Save him. So we're gonna just cast some spells here.
The peddler is unmatched. Shall we lend a hand? Fight or flee? The choice is yours.
They grow frenzied!
Quite the fighter, eh?
There we go. When foes seem too much to handle, try gaining levels or obtaining better equipment. Yes. Although getting better equipment is better than gaining levels, but yes. Hello.
The
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
So he gives us a leather cape. That's why you shouldn't buy a cape. Because you get one. Yay! Now I look a little bit better. Very nice. And he's gonna leave now. Reynard is an NPC we're gonna see a lot. We're gonna see him a lot. He's a recurrent merchant. But yeah, we have quests to kill rabbits, so if I see any, I'm going to incinerate them on site. Oh, right. Before the sun goes down fully. We're looking for a very big tree, and this is a very big tree. Sunbright. So that is our quest requirement.
Goblin! It's a grand tree.
There's a goblin. Just ignite him. He's gonna buff me now. Very nice. I'm just gonna pick up some more Sunbright. Sunbright can be used to make healing items later. In fact, we're gonna run around here and just kind of loot. There's a lot of loot in this area to be had. But yeah, so Rook here has more spells than me. And one of the spells he has is a buff spell. It makes my attacks do fire damage. Wanna do this, so when I smack, light things on fire. Very nice. A log we can search. Some large nuts.
I'll take that.
Now, I'm going to do something. I'm going to enable my little mod thing, and I'm going to go to main, and I'm going to just set gathering speed to 1.5, so we're 50% faster. The reason for this is gathering in this game is really goddamn slow, and yeah. It's not really a major change. It's not like gonna change our combat or anything. It'll just mean when I find an item, I'll pick it up 50% faster. Which, trust me, it's a lot. Silencer arrows, very good against mages. Pop. Give him another fireball. Casting in this game or using any special abilities costs stamina, which is on my health bar. It regenerates when you're not using it. So, like, if I cast and then I start sprinting, it's obviously not going to regenerate. If I just stop doing that, it goes back up. But let's see. Gathering speed. Yeah, that's a lot better. Much better. Those mushrooms you just found, by the way, are amazing. Mushrooms are for restoring stamina in combat. Very useful.
Careful! A goblin!
There's some green wares, which is healing items. You're going to be using that entire game, pretty much. Now, this projectile doesn't home in. But it is pretty fast.
Fire!
Yep. There are some more things with the leveling system we'll talk about when we get there. But right now, most important things about leveling is just getting a bit of XP here and there. An important milestone in our leveling is we want to hit level 10. It's going to take a little while to do that, and it will sort of happen as we play.
It's a grand tree.
There we go. There's no lock-on in this game, by the way. The game does it automatically. If you're a melee character, anytime you melee near an enemy, it'll automatically sort of slightly home in on them. Your ranged character, there's targeting reticules that appear that lock on for you. Unless you're using a bow, then you have to manual aim. Unless you're using a magic bow, in which it will lock on for you. As we are a caster, we can choose between lock-on magic, like this, or I can free aim it by hitting this button, like this. So there are times where you want to free aim. We will be doing it. And you can also just like wiggle your aim like this. Alright, level 4. Very nice. Oh, also leveling up fully heals you, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but if I remember correctly, I believe leveling up fully heals you. Let's see. Okay, so my character's about to become way down. I'm currently light, as you can see on the left side there, whereas Rook is very light. The amount you carry changes your move speed and your stamina recovery. So obviously, the more I carry, the slower I will become. as a mage, I will be able to carry more because my armor won't weigh as much. But I'll be able to carry less because I won't have certain perks. So it kind of neutralizes itself. But it is nice that I won't have to equip, you know, some super heavy armor or some super heavy melee weapons like a warrior might. So here are the cape flowers. Not what we're looking for, but they're useful. I forgot the flower we're actually looking for is a little bit further on. Yeah, so now the NPC starts equipping their lantern. It's not dark enough for me to want to use my lantern. There is the flower we need at night. But we're going to go down here because there is money down here. There is 3.5k in one of those. And another 1,000 next to it. Let's climb out of there. Alright. Oh, there was a throat drops. Nice. Yeah, so here's the moon glow I need. Now, I believe I need a few of those. Oh, no, I just need... we'll grab everything we can. So here's a mining spot. If you don't have pickaxe, you can make one using certain tools. But I just bought one. The gathering speed up is very nice for mining. Because it speeds mining up by a ton. Now, at night, the enemies get harder, so be ready to fight more and tougher enemies. You'll see, like, camps of them like this, instead of just a singular goblin. You're seeing full camps, and you're seeing special goblins like this one with a helmet.
Ranged attacks.
On hard difficulty, these guys will one-shot me. I don't know what they'll do on this difficulty. They probably won't one-shot me, but... Alright. Now I'm low on stamina, so I'm going to do some regular attacks. Regular attacks don't cost stamina. They're completely free. Okay, my class just leveled up, which is different from leveling up as a player. Your class level and your character level is independent, which is important. Hey, Warwood sap. Very nice.
Careful, a goblin.
Alright, more of them are wandering over. Trying to hit the ones with torches because they can throw the torches at me and it hurts.
I grant you fire's blaze.
Okay, this one's coming in for a melee attack, but he missed. Retaliate with a spell. The early starting spells are very fast, but as you keep going, your spells get slower and slower to cast. But of course, the slower your spell is to cast, the more damage it does. Alright, now it's actually getting dark enough to want to use my lantern, so I'm gonna take it out. But yeah, some of the late game spells are ridiculously slow, but you'll just one-shot things, and it's hilarious.
Goblins ill like fire.
There we go.
I grant you fire's blaze.
Very nice. Here's some more of the
This area is a likely place for
flowers I need.
Let's take a look around.
Some more over here. Yeah. Nice little vantage points here. You can see that over there.
Take care you aren't soaked in water.
You can see the encampment there. Way over there, you can see a weird-looking ruin, which we'll visit eventually. In this game, if you see a place, you can most likely go to it. Not 100%, but like 98%. If you see something, you can visit it. There's like 2 places I can remember that you can't actually go to that you can see. Figures token. Up here is a very important chest, actually. The chest up here always has a piece of equipment. Usually for fighter kind of people. So most likely not going to be something for me. Oh no, it's a shoulder cape. Let's see if that's... Ah, it's a shoulder cape. This is straight up better cape. It also gives us some stamina up. We're gonna use it. And if we go this way, we can get some more flowers. Very nice. This is climbable. It's just very finicky to find the spot. There it is. And there's a giant hammer called Judgment. And now I'm average weight. So now I just slowed down. I don't know if it's visible on the stream or on the video once this is uploaded, but in-game I can feel the speed down by quite a bit. It was like almost like a 10%. It's huge. I'm very slow now compared to before, and my stamina regen is down a lot.
Goblins!
So what we can do about this is we can go into equipment, grab this item, and just give it to Rook. He's not actually going to equip it. And we can do this with a bunch of stuff, and now we're light again. And he's not. Ooh, that torch, again, on hard difficulty, if we were playing that, the torch would one-shot.
The goblin in the helm is their chief.
Yeah, so this is the chief right here. He takes extra punishment. There it goes. They usually drop ore or wormwood sap.
Goblin!
Ooh.
Take my fire!
Oh yeah, you swing the staff much faster mid-air, by the way. So if you wanted to melee for any reason, mid-air would be the time to do it. Because it's, like, look at the recovery versus this. Much faster. Not that you want to swing the staff anyways, it's not really good of a melee weapon. But I can show you something you can use it for that's quite good, actually. So when you sprint, if you do a jump, your characters will have this recovery roll, which isn't always nice. You can do this jump, and then just do a swing, and it'll cancel that roll. Now I'm out of stamina. So now I can't move. You don't want to run out of stamina. Be careful when you run out of stamina. It's dangerous.
We'll have need of a lantern if we hope
Right,
to
I'm gonna turn my lantern off because I'm going into town. I was gonna save. Again, if I would have died during any of this, it would have reloaded when we came out of that door. None of this is auto-saved. So make sure to save when you play this game. Especially if you're a new player. Save constantly. Any progress you make, save. At any time. Always.
We'll not find sunbright except by day.
Alright, let's go turn in these flowers. Oh, there's Valmiro.
The wounded need medicine.
Alright. Here is the sunbright.
Ah, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine.
And here's the moonglow.
The wounded need the mixed iron. Aye, that's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to Elthia long. 'Tis your doing, cousin.
Yay.
I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now, to make some medicine.
Yay, medicine. And we get potent greenwares. We got potent healing items, which is nice. Oh yeah, if you go into materials, by the way, and go to your sunbright, use combine, and combine it with the moonglow, you get sweet pollen. There we go. And if you find your sweet pollen, if you use sweet pollen, by the way, to restore some health and stamina, combine sweet pollen with greenwarish, you make potent greenwarish, so you can make a better healing item. This is why the crafting system is very good, because you can get a lot of cool items out of it. Oh yeah, items can spoil in this game. If you hit X on any item, or square, you'll see some items will say time sensitive. Items that say time sensitive can spoil. However, I need to mention something in this game. See if I have any, actually. No. Okay, so items in this game have 3 stages. Fresh, sour, rotten. Sour is when something is starting to rot. Sour is actually preferable. It is a delicacy in this game to eat something before it just is about to start spoiling.
Seems a fair place.
Apparently it adds a fair bit of a different taste, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so things in this game that are about to spoil but haven't quite spoiled yet, that are sour, are much better. They heal a lot more, they're worth a lot more money. Everything is better about them. Now, if you store stuff in your stash, it will stop spoiling. Certain items don't spoil, like mushrooms don't spoil. There we go. Everything in this category, just put it in. Here. Very nice.
As you will. What can I do? I can.
Alright, almost forgot.
But what can I do you for? As you will.
Deposit. Rook. This bucket. I wanted to deposit the giant hammer we gave him.
As you will. What can I do you for?
Useful if we get a warrior pawn. Okay, we only have one quest now, other than the bandits and mice, which is go to the encampment. So we're gonna head to the encampment. Da, da, da. Now, this game, the side quests are very easily missed in this game. There are so many missable side quests. It's ridiculous. Some of them are rather important. I don't like recommending guides to people, but I would honestly recommend a side quest guide for this game. Because if you're gonna want to do some of them, you're gonna need it.
This road will have us to the encampment.
You're gonna need it. Some quests are just not really meant to be solved through natural means, and some of them are, well, the quests are so missable, you might never even know the quest exists. Like, there is a very early game quest, which is very, very time sensitive, that you can lose out on getting to do, that cuts off many more quests in the game and an entire location. Very nice. Oh, Moonglow. Not
Many a life was ended by falling from too great a
flask.
height.
Alright. Now, there's a little secret chest here. This is a quest item in it.
We've arrived, Master.
Oh, never mind. It's not that one. It's in here. I forgot. I always confuse the two. Because it's the encampment and a corner chest.
My knowledge. Can you hear near a riftstone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me.
Put away your lantern when you don't need it, by the way, because it does use fuel, and wasting the fuel is stupid. The fuel's cheap, sure, but why be wasteful? Anyways, while you're here, go pick up more assignments. Seabirds, yep. Phantasm, yep. Undead warriors, sure. Slayed spiders, why not? Cyclopes, yeah, why not? Go. Around here, you're going to see a lot of pawns, which is other players' companions. Now, you might ask, how do we get a companion other than Rook? Well, we're going to work on that. Now, I actually need to open up one of the Steam guides, because I don't always remember when certain quests start. There's a very good Steam guide made by a user called Brumbeck that basically tells you, hey, these are the quests available right now, and also the quests and when these quests will be cancelled. So right now, no more quests until Call the Arisen is completed, which we're currently doing. Before we do this, actually, get over here and look at the chest. There it is. This is a quest item in it. First journal entry. You can actually read these, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it says, with heavy heart I leave hearth and a home behind. The vengeance must be dealt. The beast was struck the village and stole away my dear Alicia will die by my hand. Yep. Quest item. Gonna need that eventually. Alright. We're gonna enter this tent. Important thing when you enter this tent. Loot these shelves. Sometimes you can get really good things here. I've gotten periapts here before. Bugle. Or bugle. Or bugle. Bunch of
A
bugles.
riftstone. A strange
Alright.
power emanates from within.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen. For they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve.
Yes.
Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now.
Alright, so we need to search the area for something to prove ourselves. Let's go find something to prove ourselves on.
Shall we?
The beast comes! Hurry!
Well, that sure looks suspicious. Why don't we go have a look to see where they're going? That is a Cyclops. Now, it's a Cyclops with very little health. You're gonna see when we shoot at him. He has, like, 30%, or like, no, actually, it's about 10% of his health. Because you see those two dots under his health? That's extra health bars. So he has lost 2 full health bars, and it has, like, 20% of his last health bar left. So he is, like, at 10% health. Now, warning. If he hits you, you will most likely be next to dead, and if it's on hard difficulty, you'll be insta-dead. Like, no way you will survive it. On hard difficulty, instant death. Guaranteed. I'm gonna try to aim for the head here and try to light him on fire.
I'll scale his head!
This little guy's about to try to hit me.
No choice. To arms!
We'll just light him on fire. Find that head. That's the head. Couldn't hit it. Oh, we broke a tusk off. Very quickly, we're gonna run under him. Oh, no, he pushed me. I'm trying to find where it landed. Should probably take my lantern out. Ouch. I think I see it. Now that attack took about 1/4 of my health from that goblin. I'm gonna back off from him now because he's going crazy.
Goblins hate fire.
Boom.
Cling to its leg. Throw it off balance.
Now they want us to cling to his leg, but it's not something a mage should do. It's a bad idea. So I'm going to just cast until he's dead.
I'll grab its leg.
I missed. Oh, he did a little sit attack.
No choice. To arms.
Got about 4% of his health left in total. Oh, there we go. That was a big damage. There he goes. And there goes a mysterious figure. There goes Palpatine Jr.
Was a close scrape.
Anyways, go over to where he died and loot his items. He'll drop misshapen eyes and rugged bones.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Oh, a goblin horn as well. Yes, please heal me. I can heal myself, but I'd rather you do it. So if you look at my health bar, you're gonna see I'm not getting fully healed by this. As you take damage, you take a tiny bit of non-spell healable damage. The only way to heal that is to either go to an inn and rest or to use items.
Let us go and give word.
Or health regen. Health regen also works. Also, here's everyone's favorite waifu. She's alright. She's alright. Okay. It's time. Ekbal, located in the command headquarters of the encampment, provides many different support functions to adventurers. Speak with him to rest and heal your wounds. Learn and enable useful weapon skills. Restore excess items. And this guy just enabled.
Shall we search the...
Have all you need? We are an inn first and foremost, but we offer more than simple lodging. We can safeguard your belongings or aid in learning new skills. Have your pick.
So any inn from here on out, except the starting one, will be able to learn us stuff.
What will it be today?
So, when you gain XP in this game, you get a secondary stat, or you get a secondary type of XP called Discipline, which is based off of how much XP you're getting. It's roughly 12% of the XP is turned into Discipline. And Discipline is how you learn new skills. It's great. And get things like more damage when I'm low health. Or take less damage from burning. Yay. Or fly, which I actually do want. We're gonna grab that immediately. That's very useful. But spells. I would highly recommend avoiding Frazzle, but Levin is fantastic. Definitely grab Levin. Because my companion right now has a fire buff, I'm going to grab an ice buff. And we're gonna change our enable skills, of course, and I'm going to equip there. I'm gonna equip Ice Boom there. We have no augments.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Alright. So now I can do this. Yeah. Now I shoot ice. They fly in place for a little bit and then fire. Kind of cool, actually. We can cast 11. Which is an insta-lightning attack. No projectile travel time. If you fire it off, it's going to hit the enemy pretty much. Very good.
A Riftstone.
Alright.
Strange power emanates from within.
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. They shall serve you, and you alone, to share in your hardships, and aid you in every endeavor.
Alright, time to make pawns. The pawn you make is your permanent companion. They'll be with you for the rest of the game. And yeah. I'm gonna make a dude. I don't really have a good name, so I'm just gonna go to moniker and pick one. Chad, no. Ah yes, Crumb. What was the name of that? Actually, what was the name of that guy? I don't remember now. It was similar to a name I just saw. I'm gonna be serious for now. Alright, base body. There's a bunch. There's guts, in case you wanted to make guts. Why not? There's a small boy, in case you need a manservant. I don't know. There's the fucking Andre the Giant. In case you need Andre the Giant. Small dwarf man. No, I'm gonna go to Mr. Default, and we're gonna customize Mr. Default. Yeah. Detailed edits. Reset faces. Let's have a look at them. Number 6 is not bad. He looks happy. Oh my god. We'll go with number 6. Customize it from there. Go with that. That works. Du-du-du-du. Yeah, that's all fine. I'm gonna want this character to be fairly tall. I want them to be slightly heavier. And of course... Okay, maybe we should do this actually. Lower it a bit. It looks quite terrible, but we'll fix that. Also, maybe not that. Maybe not that muscular. It's a bit ridiculous. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Perfect. No. The main reason is the larger the character, the bigger the hitbox. I want this character to be good at protecting me as I cast. So they need to be a large and imposing character. Where's the, like, scarred body with, like, yeah, that. Oh, let me change the hair. Need to fix the hair color anyways. It's slightly off color right now. That's more like it. Ooh, like red. A white. It looks pretty creepy. It also looks big and tanky. I kind of like this one in red. Alright, fuck it, we're gonna do that. Confirm! And he... Alright. You'll be asked a few questions. Your answer will shape your pawn's inclination. So, these are things that change how the pawn's AI works. For example, Inquisitor makes them loot a whole bunch. Pioneer makes them higher chance to stray away from you. Utilitarian gives them a higher chance to utilize enemy weaknesses. Challenger makes them go attack the big enemies. Mitigator makes them, like, kill all the weak shit. Things like that. Medicant, chance to use healing items more. I'm gonna want this character to have lots of Scather and Utilitarian. With as little Guardian as possible. Okay, we're gonna take quick thinking. We'll take kill all enemies. This way, Master. Majestic White Steed. There we go. Pretty good. And we can pick Mage, Spider, or Fighter. We're gonna take Fighter on them, obviously. I want him to be big, buff, and in the way. Note, weight in this game actually matters. Talk about it in a sec.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen.
Also, the completely different voice.
The Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
Completely different voice from him. Like, completely different. For some reason.
I've learned a new way to fight their ilk.
Yay! Yes, so in addition to this main pawn you have, you may hire up to 2 additional pawns. Different pawns have different strengths. Use support pawns to tailor your party to fit your current needs. So this is why I love this game. This game is about making the perfect party and going out and adventuring. In addition to mining level and available skills, pawns' knowledge is another important stat. Pawns with appropriate knowledge of quests or foes can provide helpful advice. Yes. And they'll also know what to do in fights. So right now, we have a good guy here. We're gonna go in and we're gonna fire Rook. Because Rook is kind of shit. So we wait around a little bit, and a bunch of NPCs are gonna come closer to me. I am still technically offline because I haven't gone back to the main menu. So these are going to be all offline pawns. None of these are gonna be online pawns. I will go for online pawns, of course.
May up.
You know what? Yeah, let us actually make it so it's online pawns. Let us exit the rift. I'll save the game, go back to main menu, and then reload. And we'll have online pawns. Let's do that. Save. Let me save and... Oh, yeah. Just go back to title screen. Because then, now that I've set online mode, the moment it reloads, it will be online mode. Oh yeah, and if you wanted to play hard mode, now that you've made your character, you can do it from the main menu, but it will restart your game completely. You'll have to start from the beginning. You'll keep all your levels and gear, just story resets completely. It's actually kind of a way you could do New Game Plus without even going to New Game Plus. Alright, so now we are definitely online, meaning all the pawns we're going to find are going to be online. That also means my friends list pawns are going to show up, and I don't want to use them because I have some people on my friends list with very powerful pawns. Or not online? Why is online pawns not showing up? Is the pawn server dead right now? Did it somehow not launch me online even though I told it to? Did I forget to save the settings? Oh, I forgot to save it. There we go. Now it will work. I forgot to save my changes before. I just changed the options without hitting save. But yeah, using other players' pawns is very good because A, it will make their pawns better for them in their main game by you teaching their pawns things. And 2, it will teach your pawns things that their pawns know. So it's basically like a big knowledge share system. As well as, of course, making a fun party and seeing what funny pawns people have made, or cool pawns, or beautiful pawns, or whatever you want, whatever you're looking for. But yeah, again, some pawns are going to load in that are people on my friends list. That comes on, and they're going to be very high level. Like this level 74. I'm not going to use pawns that are on my friends list unless I am their level. So until I'm level 74, I will not be using this one. I won't be using this one. This is actually one of my friend's reptiles character. I don't actually remember what... Oh, yeah, right. You got some pretty good stuff on there. Stagnant Surge,
Yes,
yeah.
if you...
Here's another friend of mine. Here's CJ's. He didn't play for very long. And yeah, a bunch more here. Here is one that I've saved as a favorite. But yeah, we're gonna send all these away. Go away. Now you can use this here to search for the kind of pawns you want, but I'm not gonna search right now. I'm not that picky. I want a Strider. And maybe 2 Striders, actually. Hello, Joe. Go away. There's Rook. Go away, Rook. Oh, there's El Goblino. I love El Goblino. And there's Tiny Tony. Tiny Tony is fucking crazy. He's a god among men, but I gotta send him away. And so I gotta send away El Goblino as well. I'm just gonna send you away, send you away, send you away, send you away. Some of these, I don't really like the stats on. Okay, he was just Jojo posing at me. Soul.
Yes, Arisen?
Oh, look at you. Yeah, you're pretty good.
Yes, Arisen?
Gonna enlist you.
I am honored.
Alright, we've got a good teammate here. I have Lady.
Yes, Arisen.
Look at you. Ooh, okay.
Yes, Arisen.
Not as great. You're gonna have an annoying voice, aren't you? Someone just made like a fucking lolly character and they're gonna have a fucking voice that's grating on the ears. Anytime you see a tiny character, you can bet you they use the fucking highest pitched voice in the game and it's just gonna burn your ears off. Does that man Dante DMC? Okay, bye. It's just Dante DMC. Good character, buddy. What else we got? Zanteep. Are you using the...
Yes, Arisen. Yes, Arisen.
Oh no, don't have the favorites.
Yes,
Oh, healer's robe. I thought it was another one. Perfection.
Yes, Arisen.
Holy shit, that's Shrek. Alright, you're hired. You're hired, Perfection. Meat puppet. That's rude. You can't call your pawn that. Alright. We got our team. We got Cirrus, we got Soul, and we got Perfection. There he is. My god. What are you doing in my swamp?
It's dangerous to wander about by night.
Yeah, I know, I know.
A
Fine.
redstone.
So, we completed that quest. Right now, we're gonna get a new quest.
A strange power emanates from within.
Ah, a master and his pawn, is it? You'll be quite the force, come the day you learn to fight as one. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat. I can help in that regard, should you wish it.
Yeah, so he's gonna bring us to the training arena. You can just leave if you want, but I recommend you do this.
The man of the
Yes.
Let me be clear from the outset. I'm a harsh master, whoever the pupil. You'll complete 3 forms of training in sequence. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than raw muscle here. If you find a task too difficult to manage, you might reconsider your party. There are other pawns here. You can choose among them if you care to. The first task is carrying freight. Haul the lot of them before my count ends. You're free to choose your company, but this is a task too great for just one person. Many hands lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it.
Yeah.
We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word.
So we have a timer for this.
Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
So they're gonna show the places these are. There's one. There's another. And there's 2 in the back. We have to bring them there before the time runs out. Alright. I'll grab this one. Sirius has already brought his over. Perfection's got one here.
The deadline draws near, sir.
Oh, he wanted to move it. And here comes Soul with the last one.
Enough!
Alright.
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Next is combat training. You'll face my scarecrow army here. Destroy them before my count ends. A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely. A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word.
Yes.
You'll set about destroying scarecrows this time. Get them all before my count ends.
All right. There's scarecrows. We just go up. We can hit them with all sorts of things. I need to use magic because otherwise I'm gonna do no damage.
We must hurry. There's no time.
I'm gonna jump up here so we can snipe this one.
We have triumphed.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Enough!
All right.
Well done. Meet each chap right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows. But don't expect a repeat of the last.
There are two sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic.
If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike
Yeah, so now they're trying to make sure you vary your party. Have some casters and some melee damagers and ranged DPSers.
Vary your party and your tactics until you find success. Use your head.
All right. So I gotta target all the blue targets, and they gotta target the red.
Force alone will topple them.
These blue ones are mine.
This scarecrow's weak to blows. The deadline draws near. You must hurry. There's no time.
Are there any blue ones left? Oh shit! They missed this one. We get some more?
Strength in numbers, Arisen. Enough!
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt, no doubt. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
All right. Your strategy seemed toothless against your foe. Try to change your party makeup, enable skills and equipment.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
We have triumphed.
Very nice. What do you have to say?
We'd best keep our party full. No harm in being prepared.
Yeah, it's a good recommendation. You don't have to have a full party, but it's highly recommended. There's no real downside to it.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. I feel familiar with...
Alright, she'll give us our next main quest.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are a clumsy lot. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, arisen, farmer or fishwife. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest?
We're not gonna rest yet, because resting will trigger the next main thing. Oh yeah, here is Reynard.
Hi there.
He will sell stuff now. There's a quest you can trigger from him if you buy stuff. I don't know if we can trigger it now, but if we can, I might want to do it. I'm going to attempt to trigger a quest from him. What is his cheapest item that he has tons of? Ah, yeah, the nuts.
Now, pray. I am now.
I'm just gonna buy one at a time.
Now, pray. I am now. Now. I am now. Now, pray. I am now.
And yeah, this will eventually trigger a quest from him.
Now, pray.
Now this quest spans the entire game, so don't like
now.
try to rush it.
I am now. No. 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 Pray. No. No. I aim to... No.
I don't actually remember if you can trigger the quest here.
No. Pray.
Oh, yep.
Forgive the sudden request, sir, but I find myself in need of something and thought you might be of service. If you find it, return here to me, and I will compensate you most generously. Now, let us
Okay.
talk...
The main thing I want to do that is because this guy likes to travel, and finding him in the game can be hard, because he'll go between all the towns. And yeah, it makes him very hard to track down, because he'll just be off somewhere in the world, and good luck finding him. But if you do this, he'll be marked on your map while you're doing certain quests. And it will just help you find him.
Now, pray.
There we go. Like if I have a look here. Yeah, I need to get... What is it he wants again? He wants a scrap iron. The moment I get one, we can return to him.
Remember... Well, now.
Like the moment I have one, if he'll show up on the minimap, so we'll always know where Reynard is. It's a good thing. Alright.
Well sturdy, this place.
Let me have a look here, because now we're gonna get the quest. Yeah, right. We can start the well quest and the Madeline quest. Oh yeah, we can also now go to the DLC. Don't go to the DLC. It is meant for characters that have beaten the game or gotten close to beating the game. It is a tough location. I would wait going there. There is one reason to go there early though. You can swap classes there. But you can also do that by just doing some more of the main quests. So
Roads are safer than the brush, but still we
I would just hold off. This game is still beautiful. It runs on the MT framework engine, which is the same thing that Monster Hunter used for many, many years. Which is why it looks kind of like the older Monster Hunter games a little bit. And probably why a lot of the monsters feel so good in the game. Anyways, time to talk to Short Palpatine.
Ah, the venerable Arisen returns. Are you come to lead the pawns in a quest to slay the dragon? Those equivocal husks. Will or nill, the Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread. Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon. Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen. All Arisen seek out the dragon, but lucky are the few who attain an audience with the beast, while yet they live. Ours is a weak, fragile world, and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel. They think to grow their numbers and hunt the dragon. But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
Okay, one sec. I'm checking something. My phone here. Let's see. 26. 24. Okay. Alright. Ah! We have a quest here.
Gives me chills just to think of it. Ah! I didn't. I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid in the well for fear of the dragon. Let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from that pit. I was too craven to venture far. And lucky thing, a queer growl echoed back with the sound of water from further in. There's aught down there. Mark my words. I could feel it, I could. You not see me going back down there to find out what... What? You mean to go down there? You're a right hero. Here, if you're set on going, take this with you. It should have some use to it left. I'll not soon forget your bravery, cousin. Pray, just come back alive.
And he gives us a lantern. I'm going to give this lantern to my companion because he doesn't actually have one.
Some refuge.
So if you're gonna go do that quest in the well, bring ice damage in whatever way you can bring it.
Surely has its own going searching this area now.
Okay.
Are your travel preparations
Well,
complete?
Madeline, this is a fine bit of fortune you've come into. Come to Grand Soren with riches in mind, instead find only cravens cowed by dragon fear. The streets are chaos, my goods ruined or lost. Oh, I know you. You took up steel and drove the dragon from Cassidus, yes? I heard about that. And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline? Finest peddler in all Grancis? Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner together. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world entire. And with that, we must be off. I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
Will do.
Ah, yeah, that is a shame. I'm in.
Oh,
But
yeah.
enough, you'll find
You can
no-
buy stuff from her, by the way. She sells periouts. These are very, very useful. They're very expensive. I wouldn't buy them this early. But late game, you're going to want to buy them. Anyways, baleful nails I'm going to pick up because these are very useful. It's an accessory that increases your strength and magic by a good bit.
You'll find.
Alright, we're going to bring her to the encampment. Now, the best way to do that is to, well, it's to use one of the systems I love that this game actually has. So in this game, there's a grab button. And the grab button does two things. On large monsters, it lets you climb them. And on small things, it lets you pick them up. So we're going to be picking her up. And whenever she starts to freak out like this, I'm going to put her down and then I'm going to pick her back up. And this is how we're going to travel. Now, of course, this is very tiring. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not looking to make her like me. I'm going to get my stamina back. Alright. If she ever says a certain line, we're going to pick her up.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still we'd best stay wary.
Well, you do it. You're doing it.
Hold a moment. There's
Nope.
art here.
Nope. Ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Gonna do it
Hold
again.
a moment. There's art here.
Nope. Stop that. We got places to be, lady. I don't got all day. Madeline's fairly unlikable. Yeah.
It's safest on the roads.
Careful! A goblin!
A goblin. God damn it. That has to stop again. Yeah, there's a few escort quests in this game. There's one that's terrible, and it's pretty early in the game. But after that, they're all optional after that, luckily. But there's the,
Now there's a fine treat.
there's this one, and then there's one after that, and then after that, there's not a lot of escorts left, which is good.
Stand to commission some new roads.
Unless you want to, of course. I know anytime I play Warrior, there's an escort quest early in the game that I like doing, which gives you a very good sword.
Success. And all thanks goes to your fine work.
There we go.
We'd best be inside, don't you think?
Absolutely. I messed up Reynard's and I have no idea if he will ever respawn. Oh, did he die in the beginning of the game? Just got dark and he despawned? I think you're screwed then. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Who knows? You might end up... Is that El Goblino? Holy shit.
Hello.
It's El Goblino. There he is.
Yes, Arisen.
I love El Goblino. See you later, El Goblino. I love that guy.
This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Will you spare some gold?
No.
Bye-bye. Is there no room in your black heart for mercy?
No. No, there isn't.
You'll find. Thank you.
I've learned what to do with it.
Anyways, I have perfection with me anyways. I have Shrek. I don't need you. You shameless harlot. I have Shrek with me. He's all I need.
We come from the rift.
Alright.
We can have your pick.
Whoops.
Have your pick. What will it be?
Alright, serious. So you only have Blink Strike, I think, to start with. Alright, we have all these. Yeah. Well. I know I very much like Tusk Toss. We're gonna put that on you. There you go.
What will it be? Have your stomach?
Okay. Yes. There we go.
It'll be easier.
Alright, I'm gonna set my quest to Deeper Troubles, but I didn't want this to be a very long stream. It's only been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I am going to end it. I'm just gonna run back to Cassardis, because, yeah, I want to get some breakfast in me, take a shower, and then go to bed. I've been up all night, which I shouldn't have been, but my sleep schedule's fucked. It's completely gone. Maybe one day I'll fix my sleep schedule. Maybe one day. But yeah, we made a new character. I still have my old character, of course. I have them backed up. Save manager and all that. I need to remember to run the save manager before I turn the game off, though, to make this save saved.
The roads are safer than the brush.
But I have my level 140 Mystic Knight saved still, which is my attempt at getting every item in the game. He's actually got a lot of items. I've gotten every single Everfall item now on him. It took forever. Farming the Everfall is not fun. Alright, yeah, we'll save it here. I got to get some food in me and then go to bed. No thanks to the few people who joined.